Good morning. We'll try something different today because most of the van is done now, so I can concentrate on the little things. Bought some Rock Tamer mud guards for the F250. So I've just got the box out of the back of the bed. And we're just going to go through, make sure we've got all the parts, go through the installation procedure and see if we can't get these on today. It's not supposed to rain till later, so we'll see how we go. Looking to get a new hitch today too. We've got the original 2-inch receiver hitch from when we had the F250, beg your pardon, which you all know by now. We changed up for the big beast in the back. It's got a class 4 receiver on it, 15,000 pounds, 1,500 pounds of tongue weight. We're nowhere near that. We're probably around 50% if that. So the Rock Tamer kit comes with this adapter. That's a 2.5-inch adapter that sits over our shank for our Blue Ox weight distribution system. The 2 arms, which are 2 silver portions, slide into those. The black ends accept the mats, which we may or may not have to trim to get them to fit. Oh, it's a shadow, very unprofessional. But that's awfully thick. We'll see how we go with that. But anyway, that's the task for today. It's not really a how-to video. So we have the Rock Tamers temporary attached to my 2.5-inch insert sleeve. We've put the 2 extension bars on with the bracket that holds the mud flap. I've got that set to a position. Oh, it might be hanging out a bit too much, but we can always move that in a piece when we're just driving around town. Don't want to snag people. I'm impressed with all the hardware. It's pretty nice and the instructions are good. So the next step for us is to trim off the rubber matting. I've sort of got a better handle on small cars, medium SUVs and larger dualies, but that puts that way out there and I think that's a little bit too much. So we've cut the rubber mats to suit, taking into account how much sag we're going to have in the suspension when we attach up our trailer. Just getting the hardware together now as per the instructions, which are pretty decent, I've already mentioned, and we're going to put the 10 bolts, washers and nylon lock nuts through those and then hang them and see how we go with our dimensions. Right, we've cut the rubber, inserted them into the black glide bars that sit here, and you can adjust them in and out for the size of your vehicle. We've put the little trim names on the bottom. Looks pretty boss. That's basically how it's going to sit when it's fully installed. Couple more steps to go through, check tighten everything, and we're good to go. It's basically a nut and bolt job. They're going on about torquing all the fasteners. They've got no lock nuts on them, so I'm just going to do them up, I guess, and that will do me. The Rock Tamers are finally on the truck. We had to get to Whitehorse in the Yukon Territories to track down our 2.5-inch hitch receiver from E-Trailer. That got caught up in the Canadian Postal and Customs void, but we got that back, and today I just finished the final install. The 2.5-inch receiver is going to make my job a little bit easier. It's very, very, very heavy duty, as you can see, and probably way overkill for what we need, but we've got a big truck and it looks the part. So Lee and I have finally finished that. So that was a little bit of a saga, but I think it looks very good.